Hi guys, welcome to Monique Kitchen Addiction. It's your girl, the only Monique with the double KK. So guys, in this video, I am going to be showing you guys how I cook this mouth-watering vegetable soup. So if you use this tutorial, you will never get it wrong again. I call it tutorial because I am going to be showing every step I used to cook, and I'm not going to edit any part out. Every ingredients that I use, how many things I added, how many times I added it, how many minutes it stays, I am going to show you everything so you won't get it wrong again. So these are the ingredients that I use. I use crayfish, I use cow tripe, aka ichaki. I use chicken, I use cow meat, and I also use goat meat, roasted goat meat. I use seafruits. You can get this at any supermarket around you. This is the product that I got and it's affordable. I use dry fish. I'm going to use hot water to remove the skin. These are the spices that I will be using. I will be using garlic, turmeric, thyme, curry powder, and the special spices that is not available everywhere. So as you can see in this video, this is the teaspoon that I used to take it each. Don't use a bigger spoon please, because this vegetable we are going to use it to eat swallow and also use it to eat rice. So use just a little spices so it won't be too obvious. This is the stock cube that I will be using, and salt. I use this spoon, 1 teaspoon of salt. So this 3 stock cube is what I will use to cook the meat only. Okay, keep watching and see how many I will be using. First I will use 2.5 to boil the meat. So I will be using dry blend pepper and dry blend crayfish. As you can see, I'm using big spoon, 1 big spoon of the pepper and 2 big spoon of the crayfish. Don't let the crayfish to be too much. I know crayfish make food sweet. When it's too much, it spoil the color and make it smell awful. So this is the vegetable that I will be using, a frozen one, but I already unfroze it and clean it. Okay, so let's keep watching. And this is the onions. I found out I didn't have much onions at home when I already started cooking. So this is the onions I will be using, though I'm adding garlic. I'm using sunflower oil. Okay, you can use anyone. Let's start cooking. So we're going to boil or cook the meat first. Okay. And the stock cube first, I'm going to be using 2.5 to boil the meat. Keep watching and see what I'm going to do with the half. Are we going to add more or legs? Let's keep watching. So this is the onions. I already poured in the pepper and crayfish. I didn't know I was not recording. I'm about to add in water. So at this stage, if you want your vegetable soup to be thick or if you want it to be watery, so this is the part you decide. I want my vegetable to be thick. I'm only adding this bowl of water, just a small bowl of water. You can add in more water if you want it to be watery, but if you want it to be thick, just 2 cups of water is okay. So stir to mix very well. I want my vegetable soup to be very thick. So I added just a little water because I know after the meat is cooked, there will be more water because I'm using chicken. You know, chicken can be very watery. So stir very well to mix and cover to cook. Okay, so guys, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel, follow my page. Thank you. So while we cover the meat to cook, let's cut the vegetable. This is the shape I cut my vegetable into. I don't like it to be too big and I don't like it to be too small. So I cut it into 4 angles. You see the way I am cutting it now? Even if it's the 4 corner one, I still always cut it into 4 parts, so I don't like it to be too big or too small. Okay, after cutting, I'm going to put it in a bowl and pour in a very hot water. I would have boiled water, but my tap water is very hot. So I'm going to keep it here for like 3 or 4 minutes to absorb and help remove the chemical that was used to preserve it. If you are using a frozen vegetable, please don't boil it, okay? Just do it like this. So while at it, stir the meat. I'm going to stir it again properly. After stirring, cover it to cook. I still want it to cook just a little bit. So then we're going to make use of the half stock cube. As you can see, is fully boiled now, so I'm going to add the half stock cube. Man, this method will make your meat taste so yummy, taste very sweet. Okay, so add the half stock cube and stir, then cover to cook for like 2 or 3 minutes. So making it 3 stock cube that we use to cook this meat. Remember, I am cooking 2 packs of frozen vegetable. So let's cover and go back to clean our vegetable. So this is how I clean my vegetable. If you are using the frozen one, please don't parboil it. Okay. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe, share, like, and also follow my page on Facebook at Money Kitchen. Okay. Now the vegetable is well clean. Now let's check our meat. For me, the meat is fully done now. I'm going to sieve it out. Please, if you are using my recipe, after using this big sieve, then I'm going to use the smaller one. Yeah, because just keep watching and see the way I do it. Please do yours like that. I'm going to use the smaller one because of the mucus in it. These mucus can change the color of your food, most especially stew and even this vegetable. So always remove it, okay? Then I'm about to fry the meat. I just sprinkled some salt on it. Fry the fish, sorry. Like I said, I'm not editing any part out of it. And if you are using my recipe, do it just like I cook it. and you're going to get it right exactly how mine comes out. Okay, so I'm just going to fry the fish. I want it to be very fried. Yeah, the fish is ready. I'm frying the meat now. So after all that, put a dry pot on fire and pour in sunflower oil. I'm using sunflower oil. You can use any oil of your choice, and sprinkle a little salt in it. Leave it to hot for just seconds. Now I'm going to fry in my dried fish and onions. If you are using any type of dried fish, please fry it with onions. The aroma is heavenly. I love it. Stir fry for some seconds. Yeah, at this moment, everywhere is smelling so good. Everywhere is smelling money cake shape. Oh my god. So guys, after frying for a few minutes, few seconds, then I am going to pour in, guess what is going in again? I'm going to pour in the seafruits. Yeah, this is where the seafruits come in. These seafruits come in 5 different types, and I got it for €5, €4.99, so it's €5. So stir very well, stir to fry, then cover to steam for few seconds, for like 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute. So after leaving it for a few seconds, now I am about to pour in the tomatoes. This is the amount of the tomatoes that I'm using. Tomatoes and 1 blend onions. So I'm going to cover the tomatoes to cook. Before then, I'm going to add in 1 spoon of crayfish. I will tell you the reason I'm adding 1 spoon of crayfish again. Keep watching, okay? After stirring, then cover to cook for like 3 or 4 minutes. Now I'm going to pour in the stock water. I am not going to use all the stock water that comes out from it. I am just going to use little, because I told you I am cooking dried vegetable sauce. No, this is not sauce, this is soup. So this is the amount of the stock water that I'm using, and I'm going to preserve the rest. I'm just going to pour it in a nylon and put it inside the freezer. Can use it to cook cocoa rice anytime or anything else. So now I'm going to cover it to cook. Now this is the reason I added 1 spoon of crayfish. You know, this is the stock water. I use the crayfish to boil the meat, so half of it follow the water. Then I'm going to replace it, including 1 more stock cube. Some part of stock cube follow the water as well. So I'm adding 1 more stock cube, and I added 1 spoon of crayfish again. I'm not going to add pepper anymore, because I don't want it to be too spicy, and I'm adding just a very little of salt. So that's why I re-added all these ingredients because I'm not using all the stock water. Remember, stock cube, salt, and crayfish also follow the water. So that's it, guys. I just added all this one to retain the taste. So to know that it's fully cooked, all this foaming thing is going to go down. It was more than this, so it has been cooking. So I'm going to pour in the meat so it will cook along with it. So this is the fried meat. I fried all my meat. Okay. So I'm just going to stir and cover it to cook. Remember, I didn't let my meat to be fully done when I was boiling it. I just leave it to cook a little because I am still going to cook it again with the stew. I don't like my meat to be overcooked. You understand, to be too soft. So I'm going to cover it to cook along with the stew. You see this bone? I did fry it because my meat good chop palm. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now. Also hit the join button. Be a member of this beautiful channel. Okay, in my channel we do a lot. I have relationship Thursday, hookup, and makeup. Just name them. Too many on my channel. There is never a dull moment on my channel. Okay, so I'm going to put in the fish to cook along. I always cut my fish in a little sizes. When you cut your fish in a very little sizes and fry it, it will never break inside your food, your stew or your soup. My fish is going to just remain like this till I finish cooking. Is not going to break. So that's why I always cut my fish in a very little or small size. So after putting in the fish, I am going to cover it to cook along. So join my channel, be a part of this beautiful channel. Click on the join button, support this channel with a token. Okay, so I will have money to be cooking orishi for you. So thank you for always being here. Thank you for always supporting me. Thank you for holding it down with me. I appreciate you guys. Okay, now the stew is cooked to my taste. I am going to pour in the vegetable. I love this product of vegetable because it looks like the unfrozen one. So I'm going to add it. As you can see, I am adding it. Now stir gently. Our vegetable is almost ready. I'm not going to let my vegetable to be overcooked because I'm going to tie this and put inside the freezer. And when I remove it from the freezer, I am going to warm it with microwave. So I still want to retain the green color. You understand? I don't want it to be overcooked at all. As far as the stew is well cooked, so the vegetable is very healthy when it's not overdone. Okay, when it's not overdone or overcooked. Okay, as you can see, I'm going to enjoy this vegetable with yam, plantain, swallow, rice, just name it. Sometimes I just put some vegetable on my plate and just eat it all alone. So this vegetable tastes so yummy, and if you follow this my tutorial, you're going to get the same taste that I got because I did not edit any part out. So after stirring and mixing it properly, then I will have to cover to cook, and I will cover to cook on a very low heat. I will leave it to cook for like 8 to 10 minutes. During that 8 to 10 minutes, I'm still going to open and stir, then cover and open and stir. Okay, so guys, Our vegetable is fully ready. Oh, hey, come and join me to enjoy this yummy yummy. I'm cooking this around 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning. Hey, this vegetable is very, very delicious and rich. I forgot to say that you can use any vegetable of your choice. Okay, guys, come and taste my vegetable soup. One kitchen is at it again. That's a bit cool. Come and enjoy, Joe. So thank you for watching. If you watch to this stage, you are a huge supporter of this page. Click on the join button, support this channel, so I will have some income to cook delicious food for you like this. This is 21 minutes video. Thank you for watching. I hope you didn't regret watching. So if you like this recipe, indicate in the comment section. If it works for you, indicate in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Like this one, I want to use it to test joy. You guys know I love eating while cooking. Now yeah, for the eat my own. Thank you so much. Oh my god, this is so super yummy. You see my fish, they're not go break. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Bye.